Hey guys, the Oneplus 2 which is running on the Oxygen OS 3.0 has a few tricks up its sleeve, but it's still no match for the world of rooted Android apps. So here are the ones which I have found to be very useful, so I'm going to be sharing those apps with you today. So the first app we're going to be looking at is F.Lux. F.Lux is an app which helps you sleep better. So what this app does is just put a yellow tint on your screen so that you sleep better. So if I enable it, you're gonna be able to see the phone turning yellowish because it's almost night. It's 7:43, so it's automatically gonna detect the time and see, there we go. That's the yellowish tint I was talking about. So according to the many studies, this yellow tint helps you sleep better. So we're going to be looking at the next app, which is Titanium Backup. There are many backup apps on the Google Play Store, but nothing works like Titanium Backup. This is one of the most highly rated Titanium Backup app. So if you just go into this checkmark icon, you're going to be able to see all the kinds of backup that you're going to be able to take. So the first time you're going to launch this app, you're going to be able to see this backup page. So here you can see all the different kinds of backup that you can do: all user apps backup, all system data, all user plus system data, all those kinds of apps. Once you do this, you'll also be able to verify these backups. So when it verifies it and there's an app missing from the backup, it'll automatically take the backup and it'll update the backup. So it's one of the most useful features of this app. So next, we're going to be looking at XEPOSED. XEPOSED is the reason why many people root Android. So there is a list of many modules which are supported by XEPOSED. So here are a few. One of the first I'm going to be talking about is Android NFI. Android NFI is, I think, the only one of its kind. We all have seen the beta version of the Android and liked it, so we all wish that we had that. This app gives us that. So if I drop down the notification, you can see the Android N style of notifications and the quick toggles. But one thing to note is that when I drop down the actual quick settings, when I click on Wi-Fi, it doesn't do anything. I have to only long press it so that to enable it or disable it. So that's one of the most disappointing features of this, but it still works over here. When I disconnects from Wi-Fi, connects again to Wi-Fi, so it's good, but still it still needs working on. The next app we're going to be looking at is One Hand Mode. One Hand Mode is one of the best apps for the screen because it's almost 5.5 inches, and to be honest, I can't reach all the corners with a single hand. So this app does a lot for me. So if I drop down, I'll be able to see this one hand mode. If I click on both, it'll drop down. So if I get into the menu, as you can see, everything has come down to a level where I can easily reach it. Although it still needs some working. It drops down, but you have to pull it from the edge, but it's still better than nothing. So this is one of the best apps that I have seen, and I think it's also the one of the kind app. So let's just turn it back off. So the next app we're going to be looking at is YouTube Background Play. So we all been there. What, we're listening to a YouTube track and suddenly we press the home button and we are out. So this app, what it does is, when I go to YouTube and let's say search for Alan Walker, I love his song Faded. So let's say I'm listening to his song. So I'm gonna be reducing the volume because I don't want to get any copyright issues. So as you can see, it's playing, but now normally when you hit the home button, it just exits the app, but you can see it's still playing over here. See, I think you can hear it. So this is one of the most downloaded modules on XEPOSED, so I highly recommend that you get this app. Next on the list is the most best app module whatever you can think of, that's Gravity Box. Gravity Box is an all-in-one toolbox. It lets you do almost everything, tweak every aspect of your phone. It can tweak lock screens, status bar, navigation bar. Of course it's not going to be very useful because most of us want to take advantage of the screen and choose off screen, but if you want to take on screen advantage, then you can do this. There is pi control, there are power tweaks, there are display tweaks, phone tweaks, media tweaks. You can just pour hours and hours into this app and still not explore all of its functionality. It's one of the best apps out there. So these are the few apps which I have found very useful. There are other apps, but I'm not featuring them because Greenify is an app which does what exactly Doze mode does, but I don't want to feature it. And Xinsta, again, for the same reason, most of us use the hard keys and not the soft keys, so I don't want to feature those apps. So thanks for watching, guys. Do like, share and subscribe. Bye bye.